Hello, my good friends. I welcome you all to this topic today. Today, I want to briefly talk on something very important, and I wish you give me your ears. I wish you listen to me because I know you're going to gain from whatever I'm going to say. I want to talk on how to avoid unnecessary Christmas pressure. As we all know that Christmas is around the corner, and by this time of the year it is expected that you go home with something. Yes, it is just the expectation of every mother, every father or siblings. They're waiting for you. They're always waiting for you to come back with something. For those who are in the town, then for those who are in the villages, they are also expected to do some certain things because it is festive period and people must celebrate. But I want to tell you that this is a period that so many people go into so many things they regret after. It is a period that pushes people to things they never wanted to do. Maybe looking at yourself from the beginning of the year till this very time, you've not actually achieved a lot. The goals you set were not actually achieved. All the things you wanted to come up with this year, you did not achieve them. Then if you did not achieve them, are you going to kill yourself? No. The answer is no. You did not achieve them because of one reason or the other. So how do you avoid this pressure? Because it is expected that you provide something. People are looking up to you. It is very true. People are looking up to you to give them something. Yes. But what if you don't have? What can you do? So I am here to talk on how you can avoid all this pressure, because surely there is going to be pressure. There is pressure. That pressure is expectation. People are expecting a lot from you. But when you don't have, what can you do? The first thing you can actually do, one, is to tell yourself the truth. The first thing on how you can actually avoid this pressure is to tell yourself the honest truth about yourself. The truth that you achieved your set goals. That is depending on your own case. If you achieve them, all glory to God. But if you did not achieve them, my dear, there is something you can actually do. What is it? The little you have, you should manage it. Manage the little you have. Do not go extra mile to borrow in order to please people. If you can afford, maybe previously you were able to provide one bag of rice and now you cannot do it anymore, and this year it did not work out for you the way you had planned. If you can get some painters, they are good. You can manage that. Why I am saying you should not go extra mile in borrowing is because it is not good to enter the new year with a lot of debts. It sets somebody back. If you enter the new year with much commitments, you've borrowed from so many people, when your first salary or when you start making it, when you start getting something in the new year, you see that you begin to pay debts, and it will affect you standing again for the new year. That is why I don't advise people to start borrowing by this time of the year. It affects your new year. So the little you have, you should be able to manage it. That is number one. Then number two is for you to avoid unnecessary competition. Don't compete with anybody. I don't know why people have continued to compete. There is no competition in life, there is no competition in destiny. Dat person today he is having it, he's having all that he wants. Tomorrow might be your own turn. You don start competing with someone whom you know that is far greater than you in all ramifications. You don start competing with such a person. You just have to be yourself. Try do the little you can. Allow that person. Let the person, all hands are not equal. If that person is buoyant enough to do whatever to his or her own family, or for his or her own family, fine, let the person go ahead and do it. Then the little you can actually do for your own family, you do it, and that will end the whole thing. Do not compete. Unhealthy competitions lead someone to destruction. Avoid unhealthy competitions. We are not all the same. We are not all the same. Today, rain is falling for that person. Tomorrow, it could be your own turn. But when you try to go faster than your God, you see that everything will backfire. So avoid unnecessary competition. Just manage the little you have. And again, for some parents, especially mothers, so many mothers and fathers push their children into something they never wanted to do. You hear some people complaining, I don't want to travel, I don't want to go, I don't want to go and meet my mother. She will ask me, did you come back empty handed? Is this the little you came back with? Yes, some parents are just like that, always trying to compare you with some other person's child. You see that this thing begins to affect your children. Please, parents, learn not to compare your children. They are not the same. They are not the same. That other person's parents may have provided him or her with the basic things, with the necessary things to start life, and which helped that person to climb up. But on your own side, you may not have provided them, and the person has been suffering from the day one, and you are expecting that person to bring heaven and earth for you. It is not going to work. They say how you make your bed is how you're going to lie on it. So please, parents, let us help the youth. Let us help our children. Let us help them. Let us help them so that they will not start thinking of going into dubious things that will bring the family name to the mud. It is not good. So let us avoid unnecessary Christmas pressure. Christmas is here already, and people are already fighting, what do I bring? It won't be nice that you were caught stealing between now and December. It won't be good to hear any bad news about you. Just be yourself. Manage the little you have. Avoid unnecessary pressure. If someone asks you, if you have, you give. If you don't have, tell the person the plain truth. It is left for the person to believe you or not, but within you, you know the truth. So just try to be yourself. Do not try to please everybody around you. When you have, just try your best to give out. Thank you very much.